Hi, it's Jo here from Back to Basics Health Solutions. I've got some exciting news. Caitlyn's popped in for her checkup. Now, I haven't seen her for around about a month, so we sort of do monthly visits at the moment. Child ringing. So we do monthly visits at the moment, but I'm really excited. We just did a before and after photo, and it was amazeballs. More so now than before, because when we bought, I went back through my phone and I found the photo that I originally did, and she was really quick on seeing. She goes, "Oh my God!" And then when I see her now, and we took a photo, you can see the actual definition because you've lost about 11 kilos, and even in our centimeters, just to show, we pretty well worked out that it was about 7 centimeters all over. So if you take 7 centimeters off your body, so you sort of bring it up, but you even took off actually even 7.5 centimeters in your chest, so I call it back fat, ladies. But even so we've done 7 centimeters on her chest, 9 under the breast, so this is the bottom, this is where the bras really get in, and where we have this unsightly back fat or side fat, bra fat, all of those. The waist has come in 7 centimeters, your belly came in 7 centimeters, your bottom, which incorporated some of your bottom belly, was 14 centimeters. So that was really big for you, and it was so noticeable in that photo we just did. And then under her bottom, so the top thighs, was 10 centimeters. So her body shape, as I said, I will post a bit later on her before and after as well. But anyway, before we get into that, can you share with everyone, before I met you, why is it that you either Googled or searched? Why did you contact Back to Basics?
I tried other diets and gyms and other things. They just hadn't worked, and I was at a point I needed something.
And I think from memory, you were feeling pretty flat.
Very down, very, very, very depressed.
Yeah. And I find a lot of people get into a place that they're just not in a happy place anymore. You're doing things, you're on autopilot, you're surviving, but you weren't happy within you. No. Okay. And so anyways, so she came in, I remember, and 1 week on the program, what was the turnaround? How did you feel? Even in 1 week, I know that you felt pretty good anyway.
Well, it's like a 1.2 loss, so
yeah.
It was amazing.
Well, actually,
something had lost.
It was 2.4.
Oh, 2.4.
She was an overachiever, but 2.4. And what did you find? This is a funny one actually. So I normally say, how do you find accountability and things like that? But I had this lady ring me. She's driving to Cairns, right? And I get this phone call. I don't know, maybe you sent me a message. Jo, I haven't lost any weight this week. I haven't lost anything this week. And I said, look, I must have said I'll bring you back. And you said, yep, that's fine. I'm driving to Cairns. So I rang you as you were driving and gave her a bit of a slap around the chops, and I gave her a reality check. And I said, hang on, you've been doing this for 2 weeks and you've lost 3.9 kilos. And what did you lose like 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago or 6 months ago? Nothing. So we had to give her a little bit of calm the farm. And when
she told me to enjoy seeing my family.
I did. I said, enjoy, stop it, enjoy seeing your family. When you come back, we'll have a look at a few things. And if I remember correctly, then when she came back in, she'd still lost weight and then another 3.2 kilos.
Yeah.
So sometimes you stress over the little things, which wasn't it. But what did you find most helpful, even with our sessions?
Oh, just knowing that someone was there that could relate to you, just to tell you to come home.
Yeah. Plus two, as you said earlier on, you can talk with your outside voice. When you get to talk to someone and it's not your hubby, it's not your sister, it's not your mother, it's not one of your kids, it's not one of your girlfriends, because they're all going to say the same stuff that's been happening. Oh, you're still on another diet, love, or, you can have that. That won't hurt you. One won't hurt. Yeah, we've all heard that. But when you talk to a neutral person, I'm not involved in your whole life, but I can take things on and listen. And when you say to me, hey, Jo, this is the problem I'm having, you're actually getting it off your chest, but you're really trying to analyze it. And in all honesty, the individual knows the answer. So all I really do is I'm a really good listener, but we have a chat. And it makes sense when I go, well, how about we try this? Or and you go, actually, I did think about that. That sounds like a really good idea.
Or I can do that.
Yes. Or how about you do this? Yes, I can do that. How about we change this for a week? Yes, I can do that. Or she may have come back in a couple of weeks ago. She goes, Jo, I really got to come back in. I've actually stalled for a little bit. And I said, how about we get back to basics? I think some of the little things are creeping back in. And she went home, yes, and lost more weight.
Yes.
So sometimes you've got to give a little bit of a poke and a prod and reset you. But know that. So at the moment you've lost around about, we said about 11.7 kilos.
Yes.
And you're feeling good, comfortable.
Very
Tell me a little bit more about, now that you've lost the weight, how are you feeling?
Happy in myself.
Yep.
A bit more energy. I can do it my shoelace.
And in the shower?
Oh yes, I can squat.
She can squat. Now it sounds stupid, but she's talking about shaving her legs, right? So she's getting down. She can now basically squat down, shave her legs, instead of getting up on all fours and doing the old lady shuffle back up. So she can move a lot better now. And that's because she has lost 11 kilos, and that's actually quite a lot.
Yeah.
And we know that we're going to chat again in a couple of months' time, because you still have another goal.
Yes, another 10 kilos to go.
But did you think even last year that, hey, I'd be halfway to where I need to be?
No, I guess in a way I was sceptical that I didn't know it would really work. Like all the rest, you've got to go with it.
And I think even before you come in too, you had a little bit of a deal with another person that was going to lose weight. You both going to lose weight at the same time. Yep. So she did have a friend or someone that she knows that she was going to. They were both going to lose weight together. Can you share with me, because you came in to see me, how did the other person go?
She didn't start. She hasn't.
Have Gunner's disease?
No, she hasn't.
Yeah. So what happens is we have a couple of things. Gunner's disease are excuses, and we didn't follow through. But what has happened is that you took initiative, you came through, you listened to what we're going to change, because the food plan wasn't that hard, hey?
No, it's very easy. Very, very easy to do.
And then you implemented, like you've got your husband at home, and you might have made some minor changes, but it wasn't that much.
No. We're already gluten-free house, so...
And it's even better because this is all gluten-free food anyway, so that's even better. So what are your favourite meals that you made?
Zucchini carbonara, right?
I know, everyone says that.
I didn't mind the ratatouille either.
Yes.
And
the stroganoffs, beef or chicken stroganoff, They're always, when I ask that question, they're literally the three that always pop up. Oh, sometimes the eggplant lasagna does come in as well.
I haven't tried.
You haven't tried?
Because I'd be the only one that would have to. I'm not keen enough to eat the whole lot.
Now, how did you find, because you bring it in part of a lifestyle plan, so sometimes on your weekends, you let your hair down, but not too bad, but I feel that you've learnt a lot on how you can manage your weight and how you can have a little bit of the social world that, you said, you went out for, you had friends over or something like that, but you weighed up, well, if I'm doing this on Friday or if I'm doing this on Saturday,
don't drink both nights.
Yeah, don't drink definitely don't drink both nights. But we also, when you came in, we also discussed on how we can navigate then if we have a few drinks occasionally, because I'm human, Caitlyn's human, but we do know that alcohol can slow it down. So, but if we put some plans and some tips in place, we can still work with that. Okay, now, if you had a friend that was sitting on the sidelines, but would you like to share with anyone who's thinking, you know what, I would like to lose weight, but I'm either scared. I'd like to lose weight because I'm not feeling happy or comfortable in their own skin, because you're definitely a lot more comfortable in your skin now.
Yes.
But what would you like to share with anyone if someone asked you a question?
Just call Jo.
Just call Jo. Yeah, don't bite.
No, you just got to call and listen. Talking to someone, I think is the first step that you know you need help.
Yeah. And just putting a plan back in place, putting a routine, structure, knowing what foods to help you get your metabolism. Because
that
as
is
you
a big
said,
help.
because you said before when you come in, Jo, I've tried tried stuff, nothing really works for me. We actually worked out the thyroid's not working as well. That was a bonus. But yeah, nothing had really worked for you.
No.
And you've done a few things. But now she knows.
11 kilos down.
11 kilos, and you're more than halfway to getting to the next 10 kilos. But you know that that's achievable.
I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by eating. Now this is just normal eating, hey?
Yes.
Yep. Just normal. Okay. Anyway, so thank you for having a chat. I hope you enjoyed the chat session that we just had then. Remember, if you need any help or support, feel free to comment below. Feel free to send me a message or a PM. That's not a problem. And I'm more than happy to have a chat with you as well. But thanks. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. See you later.